Oh no, that's a bad place to put my microphone though.
Okay, we are
I'll just
live
put it
again.
down here.
Nobody say frick.
Hey, I won't say.
Head.
Mates, I am bound and determined to run this one shot. You have no idea how stubborn I am on this.
What? That's
He did too much work.
Yes! I named like 40 something NPCs.
go for the vine.
Don't worry, I'll make it worth it. I'm gonna ask every single person's name.
Maybe. No, we're just waiting on player number 3 in the hopes that she does arrive. Because we all know that family drama is pain. Let's just leave it at that.
I don't hear her arguing anymore, but she's not responding.
He's not responding to anything. Fudge. Okay. So, this is awkward.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this map is huge.
Oh, wait, that's right. I need to be fixing the character sheet. What spells did you say you wanted?
Oh, I have to go back and remember now.
You said Hex and
Um,
what now?
I wanted.
Wrathless Might?
It was. I wanted. Uh, okay. Do you have the cantrips at least?
Yeah, Eldritch Blast and Green Flame Blade.
Okay. I also wanted ID insinuation.
Okay.
And then it was hellish rebuke.
So ID Insinuation, Hellish Rebuke.
I'm gonna go mute real quick.
Yeah, and then my last one was hex.
Okay, cool. I think it's just 12 stacks. I don't remember what equals Oh, there we go. Oh, here we are. There we are. Okay, 12 through 13.
Oh wait, will we be using weapons even?
Yes, there is actually. Mystery Dungeon does have an excuse for weapons, so they do exist. Just
Okay.
like sometimes, at least with what I do, I oftentimes just flavor it as like natural weapons that
Bro's got a stick sword.
he's got a stick.
Bro, it's like the frickin' Korok sword in Ocarina of Time.
The Kokiri sword.
Yeah, Kokiri sword. Bro, I played through the beginning of that game like over 20 times. Just so many.
Oh my lord. Okay. Is 18 through 19 plus 4. Okay. Plus
Well,
This one, so that should be 13. Looking at all the stuff. It's +2 at second level. Sorry, I'm in the middle of bull freaking my way through this. Not gonna worry about that. Saving throws. Who's done?
man, I'm hungry.
Go get food while you can.
No, my family's making stuff, but
Fun.
I know.
So I need you to choose 2 of what I'm about to say. Arcana, Deception, History, Intimidation, Investigation, Nature, Nature.
Well, I have high charisma, so intimidation would be good. Let's see. What were the other ones?
Arcana, History, Deception, Investigation, Nature, Religion.
Oh shoot.
Oh my lord.
Arcana, history, nature, investigation. Shoot, nature's.
Look at
Well,
my-
I assume we're gonna spend a lot of time in the woods, so nature might be good. Nature. I'm not gonna choose like arcana or history because that's my dumb stat. So probably, yeah, probably nature as the other one.
Okay, so Nature and Intimidation.
Yeah.
Really quickly writing everything down. I'm bull freaking my way through this. Maji, can you try getting a hold of Salem again, if you can hear me?
What did you say? I wasn't paying attention.
Can you try getting a hold of Salem again?
Okay, hold on. I have like 3 audio sources right now. I need to.
Why
some
do you
stuff.
have 3 on? No, I'm not even gonna ask.
Okay. Repeat what you just said.
Can you try getting a hold of Salem again?
Oh yeah. She's busy by the sound of it. I don't know what it is, but
Cool. We gotta make this pre-stream at least somewhat interesting, guys. Come on, think of something.
leave it to me.
Okay, no.
Do that anymore.
Fudge.
Why are you using my charger? It's not yours if you leave it there. You don't own it, punk.
Yeah, Mom gave it to me.
Okay, well then don't leave it there. Move it.
For when I'm working.
Oh man. So we've been streaming for 10 minutes now. Or 9 minutes 30 seconds. Give it a really, really rough approximation. Okay, cool. Buckets. What weapon does your character use, Avo? Like,
I don't know.
are we talking like
Press something with strength. Probably. I don't
Cool.
know, a lawn sword.
Yeah, I was about to say cool longsword.
Nah, give me the biggest one possible.
So a glaive.
A glaive? What's that? A D12?
D10. A lance is D12.
Glaive? I don't know. Well, the reach is also good, so
Reach is very good.
yeah, sure. Give me the glaive. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know anymore, dude. Like, my life, dude. Frick, my life. Cool. One D10 reach. Cool. Share, export, manage access. You want to link? Yeah, sure. Or I can just there. I'll give you editor permissions in like a few minutes. I'm trying to run a bunch of crap. Okay, I will. Oh, fluff. Computer lag. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. I'm not leaving
Okay.
the VC or the stream or anything. I just need to go grab something. Yo. So, gentlemen,
Yes.
Do we just want to kick this off now and oh fudge. I almost fell out of my seat. Do we want to kick this going now and just like pray that number 3 shows up?
I mean, we could.
I mean, we could. We could.
We could.
We could. Do we want to? Baji, do you have a character? Baji.
Yeah, sorry. My I have to like set down my microphone because I don't have a good place for it. Yes, I do have a character.
Cool. We are going. Okay.
So we're just gonna start it off, or are we gonna wait?
Okay, cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing something really stupid tonight. In the standard, style of our group. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're doing, a one-shot that is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon themed. So...
Oh, shit. Okay, my HP is 19.
So, like... Yeah, welcome to that, the insanity that I spent way too much time working on. We're gonna pray our third person shows up. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. To the world of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. If you don't know, humans aren't involved. Frick that. Anyway. So, really quickly, before we get started, would you each like to introduce... crap. Nope, wrong order. Ha. I'm insane. Okay. So, we begin our tale. That's not really much of a tale unless this gets demanded into another campaign, but, you know, frick my life. So, we begin in a village of sorts relatively close to a string of mountains that run kind of along the middle of the continent, kind of the dividing pass, if you will. And generally speaking, this kind of, you know, it's a village that lies at the base, like before the mountains start, separated from the mountains by a bunch of forests. No, I don't have a name for the village. I did not have that much time to world build. So, unless I wanted to go do a heinous amount of research, which I really didn't, we're just gonna go, it's a village. It's a village. I will name it at some point. But, you know, sits at the base of the mountain, with kind of forested area on either side, and opens into a stretch of kind of hills, grassland, you know, etc., natural wilds. So, normally this is, you know, peaceful area, good, one nonsense, whatnot, you know, but this normally calm area today is fairly active for all considerations. You would see that outside the village, like into the plains area, there's been set up this massive area, where, kind of like cart stands, you know, like XYZ. It kind of looks like someone just dropped, like, a congregation of traveling merchants kind of on the place. This is kind of the annual-ish, I don't want to say guild fair, but it is an event where Pokemon of all shapes and sizes kind of come and congregate to meet these groups known as rescue teams or adventure teams, each of which specialize in different things. Now, here you've got representatives from pretty much all across the surrounding area. From, like, any number of guilds, any number of places, really. And, yeah, the main attraction is that, this is where, like, most younger Pokemon end up to, if they wanted a taste of, adventure or the guild life, this is where you come to, like, start that, essentially. So, basically, it's insane. You've got teams from all over. And we're going to start with... Maji, I'm going to put you on the spot. Alright.
Alrighty.
So, would you like to introduce your character? Any way, shape, or form? And how did they get to this fair, or what are they doing? Note, you are all fairly young. You're all, you're stepping into the life.
Pokemon.
Yeah, you guys are young, inexperienced,
Alright. Okay. So Salem told me very little about this, and I got this right. It's basically the same thing as a normal session, except the race is different.
Yeah, pretty much. Welcome to the world of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, pretty much. This operates like normal D&D.
Okay. I am a Machop. Machop? I can't remember how you pronounce it.
Machop.
No.
I am a monk, and we're at a level where we can choose subclasses yet.
No.
No. We are
Level
Okay,
2.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
He is a entertainer, and his alignment is neutral good, and his name is Mace.
Mace. Cool. All right.
Simple.
Yeah, this is great. This is good. So Mace, what kind of are you wearing anything that distinguishes you from others of your species, such as
I had
a bandana or a locket or XYZ?
I honestly don't know. I didn't think about that much.
If you come up with something, by all means, shout it out. So,
Just anything, wearing anything.
yeah, could be a jacket
Okay,
or
I'm making it a hoodie and then just sweatpants.
you're going full on clothing in place of just a defining
Why not?
headband or something. Yeah. So oddity among oddities. So Mace, what brings you out this far from wherever?
Since I'm an entertainer, I want to perform just martial arts skills, just some punch out artist type stuff, just on the streets,
All
just
right.
to entertain people.
You want to entertain people, and you're thinking, hey, maybe guild life is the way to go with this. Cool.
Yeah.
So, Mace, as you are walking kind of around, you're seeing lots of different people. By accident, happenstance, you bump into a Riolu. Avo, would you like to introduce your character?
Yes,
Yeah.
hello. My character is a Riolu. The only other fighting type Pokemon you could have possibly picked.
No way.
He is a Hexblade Warlock.
right. Name
Uh,
yet? You have a name yet?
It, just barely. I went on like a name generator and just spammed, and I found like Kata,
Kata.
Cada, Kata.
C-A-D. Kata. Cool.
Well, actually, no, Kada, because like Kata,
K-A-D-A.
but like it's kind of spelled like Kata as in martial arts Kata. I like that more.
Cool. Kata. Yeah, are you wearing like anything that makes you stand out? So like necklace, hat, aside from obviously probably the weapon you're carrying on you. Hat, bandana, anything really?
I will get back to you on that.
All right, cool. So, Kata, what brings you all the way out here?
I think that he heard about this and he's like, actually, I've never been to one of these and it sounds really cool. So I just want to see what all the hype is about.
All right. Cool, definitely. So, as you're going about your business, kind of looking around, you haven't really, done much. You kind of just got here when someone stumbles into you from behind. You get, someone stumbles, bumps into you, XYZ. That would be...
No, I'm gonna say he has like a spiked bracelet on his wrist or something.
Cool. Spiked bracelet. All right. So yeah, the two of you bump into each other, quite literally.
Oh.
Oh,
Didn't see you there. Sorry.
yes, all right.
Wow, what's going on?
I'm not good with improv. I can't do this.
I mean, like I'm headed to the fair thing.
Oh, you're headed there too?
Oh, you're headed there? That's cool. I mean, I just heard about it. I don't really know what it's all about. Do you know anything about it?
Not much, but it seemed like a good change of pace.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. I mean, do you want to go there together? It's never a bad idea to travel in a group.
All right, sure.
Well, that's settled then.
Okay.
And then we start walking.
All right.
This is what you get from having two fighting types in the same group. They're just unimaginably blunt.
Yeah, that's what we get. So, ladies and gentlemen, the two of you are walking around, and you are seeing quite the menagerie here. You can definitely tell who's set in some of these guild teams, and whatnot. Because obviously most of them, there are a few exceptions to this rule. Most of them seem to be fully evolved, decked out in whatever kind of XYZ. Yeah, all the, some of them are carrying weapons, others are just, they simply kind of just standing together. Each group seems to have kind of a defining thing that each of their members wear. So whether that's a bandana or a necklace, wristband, there's a defining feature that all marks them as a group. Aside from that, you guys also see multiple kind of younger Pokemon such as yourself running, kind of around, talking to guilds and whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to have you guys make perception checks.
Yay. That's +1. +1 for me.
Hey, good morning, Slim Jim.
What dice do you roll for a perception check again? Whatever.
D20
Plus wisdom.
plus wisdom.
And if you have proficiency, then plus proficiency. /R. D20 +1. Unnatural 20. I rolled a 19.
All right.
Let's see. I get a 15 overall.
Okay, cool. So, you guys would be able to pick out kind of 4 main groups. There are kind of like a 5th and a 6th off to the side. You notice a group that is seemingly comprised of a Hisuian Samurott, a Floatzel, a Luxray, and also what seems to be an Umbreon. There's a team of what appear to be mostly kind of fighter-esque, you know. There's a Lucario, a Mineshaw, surprisingly a Delphox, not sure where that came from, a Greninja, a Blaziken, and an Urshifu, which is a new one. Oh, hello!
Oh, she's here, finally.
She lives! She lives!
My bad, y'all. I was trying not to have an autistic breakdown.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Don't apologize. Please don't apologize.
Okay, I'm here. What's happened? Have I missed
You have not missed anything. We're just getting intros.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we're just getting.
There is a third team, strangely, of Pokemon that none of you have ever seen in the region. Which appear to be a Xatu, a Sigilif, a Runerigus, which was released in the most recent gen, a little bit of trivia there, and a Komodo.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
The last generation of Pokemon I saw was like back when they had 640 Pokemon.
We're at
That was
1,010 now.
Bro, I'm
That
not
was
even
a
close to
long
college.
while ago.
I
I
think,
was like a
There's
child.
too many Pokemon.
what are we on? Gen like 9? 10?
Gen something. Gen too much. Gen a lot.
Yeah.
Indigo was the best. You can't
Yeah,
change
you
my mind.
said it. That's just there's too.
Alright. So. And
Take
then.
me back to Butterfree.
Yeah, team number 4 seems to be a Murkrow, a Mightyena, a Noctowl, and an Absol. And they're just, there are a few other teams. There's a team that consists of a Bisharp and an Aegislash,
I know that one.
as well as a team that appears to be a lot of, like, dragon-esque Pokemon. So a Garchomp, a Dragonite, a Noivern, and which one is that? A Flygon. So that's kind of your main teams that you see. And while you guys are walking around, Sam, you want to introduce your character really quickly?
Oh my god, I get to introduce my Eevee.
Yep.
Finally,
I can't remember if I
something
ever
other
just-
than a fighting type.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah. Well, yeah, Salem, you don't know about that.
Riolu and a Machop.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We picked the
I don't know if y'all
only
have ever met
two
me, but the only
possible
Pokemon I will
races
talk
that could have
about
been
is,
a fighting type.
of course, I picked an Eevee. What's wrong with y'all? Eevees. So
What
I
Fighting
do you
type
mean,
Eevee?
what's wrong with y'all?
What's wrong with y'all?
What do
Okay,
you mean?
I get to describe my character now? Yay.
Yeah.
So I have this little Eevee that's got a little bandana on that's got like a splotched apple pattern all over it because her name is Manzana. Just
Manzana.
apple in Spanish. So, because I couldn't think of a name, I'm like, screw it.
This is
Manzana.
literally apple in Spanish.
That's what that meme is? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I've-
that manzana is just apple in Spanish.
It's just apple. So her,
Okay.
so her name is quite literally just Spanish apple. Pretty much.
Oh my gosh. I've seen so many videos of just this one dude with an apple next to his ear going, ooh, manzana, manzana, like a crazy person, and now I know what it means.
All right. So, Manzana, what brings you all the way out to this guild fair like in this scene of chaos of like people or Pokemon, both young and some of like adults who you would assume to be parents, talking to a bunch of these rescue and adventure teams.
Oh, Jay, did she come with her mom?
I was leaving that up to you.
I'm gonna say yes, she did for this scene alone. She looks at her mother, smiles, and runs, bolts away, going to the first interesting person she sees.
Okay, so the mother and Espeon just like gives this defeated sigh, and it's just she looks tired. She's got like a cup of coffee like floating perpetually like next to her. And Mazana, the first people that catch your eye are this weird duo of a Machop in a full set of hoodie and sweatpants, and a Riolu with a sword over his back, and
big
a spiked
glaive.
wristband on one wrist.
Isn't it a giant glaive?
Oh, glaive, sorry. A
Glaive.
massive, like, pole arm, which you're like, how? That's twice his size! Quite literally.
So just like how I entered VC, she's gonna look at them and be like, "What's wrong with y'all? That's like half of you. And why are you in sweatpants? Are sweatpants?
Why are you in sweatpants?
They don't like.
Well,
they-
why not? They're comfy, ain't they?
I can't. I don't know. I can't wear sweatpants. They don't make any of my size.
Makes sense.
They don't make any design for the fluff. It's fine. What's
Huh.
wait. But then what's wrong with you? Because you got a thing that's like half your size.
What?
The glove thing. What is that?
Glaive?
The
Glaive?
glaive?
Glaive thing. Yes. What is that?
It's a big thing that I swing around and hit things with.
It's basically a spear.
Can I use it? Can I try it? Please.
Sure. Gonna hand it over.
Wait, is it a one-handed or a two-handed thing?
It is a
Definitely.
two-handed weapon.
Okay.
Definitely
Okay.
two-handed
My
weapon.
EV can't use anything that is not a one-handed weapon because that's the downside of not having thumbs. So,
You like try and pick it up like in your mouth or something and just thunk.
I like to think that she could get it off the ground, but it just slipped her.
Picks it up off the ground, it falls.
That didn't work.
And that's when your mother comes walking back up.
Oh no.
And you would all see this very tired looking Espeon. Just like cup of coffee again, perpetually floating next to her. And remind me your character's name. I need to write these down. Hold up. Can I just get everybody to like tell me their characters' names? I know Kata.
My name is Kata.
Maji, what's yours? Maji. What is your character's name? Please remind me.
Okay, sorry, my microphone keeps like cutting out for no. Ace.
Mace. Right, that's right.
I have a very crappy microphone.
All right.
Oh
Salem,
my.
what's your character's
Well,
name
I
again?
have to leave for dinner, so
Manzana.
I'll be back in like however long. So
Okay. So, okay. Manzana, your mother walks right back up behind you. It's like, and what did we say about running off?
That is irresponsible and dangerous.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
But you're making friends, I see.
Uh-huh. So, when you said, right, that I could come, you didn't inform me that I wasn't allowed to run away from your son. That's not fair.
To be fair, there are a lot of people here. or other Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to win this argument, am I?
Well, you're my mother, so I technically have to listen to you. But but why stand in one spot? That's boring. I could just go that way and meet the next new person. And then zip zip zam, I've met everyone here, and now I have millions of. Actually, how many people are in this room? I guess it's not millions.
She just like has like for a moment a very concerned look for a minute before she kind of shakes it off. The coffee like floats up and she like takes an aggressive drink of coffee before like it is aggressive. Like, Mace, for a moment you're kind of concerned. Like, it is concerning, like, the way that, like, both, like, the amount and the way this coffee is consumed is just, it's concerning. But, like, eventually the bug drifts back to its spot, and she was like, you can roam so long as you don't go too far. Hello?
Oh, you just gave me permission to run. Oh. You watch as this little Eevee, like, physically vibrates in place before deadbolting. Off to go meet a rescue team.
Alright. Mace, are you going to follow the tiny neurotic Eevee?
Yes.
Nope. You just cut, mate.
Oh my gosh. One is like ducks. But yes, because all things can't be left alone.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to like constantly hold my microphone to my like in my neck.
Oh, jeez.
Lovely.
Alright, so you follow the tiny neurotic Eevee. Crap on that. And, you know, as you're going on, so I'm gonna relist the teams. There's the team that is being led by the Hisuian Samurott, which is comprised of the Samurott, a Floatzel, a Luxray, and an Umbreon. There's the team that is a lot of the more martial arts fighters, the Lucario, the Mienshao, the Delphox, the Greninja, the Blaziken, and the Urshifu. There's the team of strangers you've never seen before, the Xatu, the Sigilif, and two others. They team with the Murkrow, the Mightyena, the Noctowl, and the Absol. There's the team of dragons. And as well as the team with the Bisharp and the Aegislash. And finally, what you would also notice is a team of, like, yeah, it's an odd team. A Gallade, a Ninetales, a Lopunny, and a Sylveon, surprisingly enough. Odd combination. Not sure how that happened.
You said with a Sylveon?
Yeah.
Okay, so, okay, besides the Sylveon, and I'm sorry, I'm, like, having a hard time registering things right now. Was there another team with another evolution, or just that one?
There was the team with the Samurott.
That one.
So you bounce your way over, and you see, I want everyone to really quickly make me a history check. History check, please. Sorry, it cut
History
out.
check?
Yes. This is
I have a +3.
Lord.
Where's
Oh,
the history?
Hold on, I gotta get my dice bag. Because I want to use physical dice, because physical dice
thank
is my
goodness.
brain happy, and I'm sad. So,
What did you get, Maji?
nice.
Sorry, my dice bugged out. It rolled a 8, and I thought like the 8 was like the official roll, and I was like, oh no.
I have an unnatural 20.
Oh, let's see.
All right.
I have 16.
16. Cool. You guys would both recognize this team because this is, by and large, one of the more well-known teams. These guys, like, when the word adventure team specifically is thrown around, this is who most people think of. This is Team Darktide, comprised of a Hisuian Samurott by the name of Whirlpool, a Floatzel by the name of Aqua, a rather large Luxray by the name of Ryga, and an Umbreon by the name of Luco. Sorry, an Umbreon by the name of Luco. And, you know, it's, upon meeting that, like, upon going up, you know, they seem to be enraptured in things, or at least, the Samurott is talking with a few others, more specifically what seems to be, let's see here, a Decidueye and a Lycanroc. Well, and the other three are just kind of hanging out, I guess. The Luxray is kind of where you would see the other three are talking. The Luxray is dead silent, doesn't say a word, doesn't even make a noise. But he's like interacting with, you know, a few of the younger Pokemon who are interested in the whole guild thing. So that's a note. And the Umbreon is just kind of like lying down on top of the Luxray's back, just kind of like watching. So that is your
This child, this little Eevee, this little ball of fluff is vibrating aggressively, might I add. And I don't think she has enough time to stop herself from deadbolting, so I like to picture she slides either past them or into somebody. That's up for your discretion, Jay.
You're pinballing. like it's not like, you know, they get a lot of publicity and stuff, though they seem to kind of be more toned down. There are some of the other teams that seem to be drawing more of the populace, I guess. These guys are known for kind of being, you know, top tier, best of the best, but at that same time, like, that means, like, it's probably better to talk to others, considering, you know, things like joining and things, because they are, yeah, upper echelon. But, yeah, you pinball into this group, with Mace following behind you, I would assume.
Yeah.
So, Lanzana, what are you doing? So you get a pinball, and, like, which one are you going to? There's, like, the Floatzel who's chatting with the Umbreon, and the Luxray who's obviously, you know, kind of, like, it's very obvious that the Luxray has a soft spot for younger Pokemon.
Whoever she like bumped into last, she's just gonna kind of blink, pause for a second, go, "Hi."
I'm gonna assume that's the Floatzel. And she just like smiles down and is like, "Hello." You would this is Aqua.
You're the team. You're the team.
Yes, we are.
She is aggressively fascinated by the evolution because she finds it a personal challenge to be the coolest evolution in her future.
The Umbreon's taken to watching at the moment.
Umbreon.
Oh, you mean Luco?
Yeah. That's cool. I don't see a lot of evolutions.
Odd, considering
My
that
mom
they're...
is an Espeon.
Say again?
My mother's an Espeon. I want to be cool like her, but not so uptight because she's boring. But she's cool, but boring.
It's like a minute, like this floatzel kind of tilts her head for a moment, like unsure what to do.
Sorry. Well, what do you guys do? like, this Eve is just absolutely fascinated. Is having like a mini fangirl moment. Absolutely, 100%.
And it seems that the other, like, the Samurot's wrapped up, and he kind of moves over, like, wait, and you see him, like, stretch a little bit, and you hear a lot of, like, popping from his joints, and say, our adventurers, and, well, we do exactly what you would expect. We take jobs and, well, for reward, obviously, but we also go delving into mystery dungeons and other places in search of treasure items, things of worth.
Do you fight bad guys? Oh, do you kick their butts?
The Umbreon speaks up. His name, Luco, the Umbreon, speaks up. Like, I wouldn't say we try and fight, but
you do.
when it's
You do.
necessary.
Oh, you do.
He's
Fine.
still perched on the Luxray's back. Yes, I guess technically we're all battle Pokemon, if you see it that way. And the Samurott looks to you, both of you, like, so, what brings you talking to us? I thought younger ones such as yourselves would have been more interested in some of the other teams.
The Umbreon's asking this?
No, that's the Samurott.
Oh, okay. God, I'm trying so hard to keep track of things.
No, you're good.
Malzana's just gonna point to the Umbreon and be like, him.
Me. The Umbreon, like, raises his eyebrows. Metaphorical.
Yeah, because Mom said I should try and find other evolutions to ask how to be cool like they are. So him.
So he looks kind of awkward for a minute. I mean, truly, it's the circumstances of our evolution are kind of up to chance, really. There are obviously some ways, such as finding an elemental stone. But for Umbreons like myself, as well as Espeons and Sylveons, there are other conditions.
Well, my mom's an Espeon, and she won't tell me who my dad is, which is a problem. That's a later problem. But, like, I want to do cool psychic things. I want to kick that type butt. But evolution takes so long.
I wouldn't be in any rush. Enjoy what you have while you have it.
Did I leave Mom behind again? Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Can Manzana do a quick scan for her mother to see how much trouble she's about to be in for, like, running that fast and far away again?
You would see that, she's kind of, I would guess, tailing along, kind of respectfully keeping her distance, but she seems to be wrapped up in a conversation with another Pokemon at the moment.
Okay.
So, and this, like, the Umbreon kind of looks for a minute, kind of, before jumping down and walking over and kind of tapping the floats on the shoulder, and like it seems to be an unspoken code, and the two kind of back off a little ways to go talk for some reason.
I just sent hey, what happened?
And the samurai kind of looks awkward for a minute, and then he was like, "Oh hey, I have to cover." It's business. No rest for
Boring.
the
That's the
weak.
adult's response when it's drama and they don't want to tell you.
So, you two are interested in guild work?
Yes.
You could say that.
I want to kick butt and make money and evolve.
Commendable reasoning. Not the greatest I've heard, but commendable. So, judging by the three, counting the Riolu, didn't realize he was there. So, for the three of you, I would likely recommend a rescue team. I mean, or you could choose an adventure team. I'm not really one to make your decision for you. But for beginners, generally a rescue team is better. Less danger involved. And, well, there are plenty of guilds who'd be willing to take on a newcomer rescue team.
Oh, rescue is boring. Why is it like, woo, yay, kids stuck in a tree?
It is hardly that. No, there will be times when you'll delve into dungeons and such, but you'll also be responsible for delivering things and or taking other jobs and requests. It's less independent. It's kind of job-to-job basis. But, well, starting as an adventure team is something that's incredibly difficult. Let's just put it that way. It takes a while to achieve what it takes to be an adventure team. In fact, my team here started a rescue team ourselves. It's a long story.
Oh. You are all great. Okay. So what's that business they're talking about? This is a determined little kid.
I'm sure it's probably something such as funding or our next job or something came up. We have a lot of connections. But, I mean, I suppose I can go talk to them. Riga, would you entertain them for a moment? And the large Luxray kind of walks over and sits in front of you, followed by a herd of younger Pokemon like yourself. Then he just kind of sits. It stares. No words at all.
You're boring. What's the business they're talking about?
He just kind of, like, huffs, I guess. Like, not talking, just more of like a, kind of like that chuff noise that cats will make. Before he kind of, like, takes, like, one big paw and just pat. He's attempting to stop the vibrating.
Watching my mom talk and complain about dad would be more fun than this.
And
The vibrating only intensifies.
the Luxray looks very concerned for a moment. And before, like, for something, like, he pauses, kind of, like, leans down. Manzana, did your bandana belong to your mother at some point?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, cool. The Luxray kind of like leans down, squints a little bit, sniffs once or twice, and looks back to the other three and just kind of makes this noise and points
What are you saying?
at you.
What is this magic words? We don't know.
And eventually the three like sigh, like there's a little bit more talking before the three walk back over. And the Umbreon starts and like, so I'm told you're interested in guild life.
Yeah. So what were you talking about? What's the gossip? What's the drama? Am I the drama? I'm always the drama. But what's the drama?
It's nothing you need to be concerned about. It's a personal thing.
Oh my god, that's like my mom talking about dad. Boring. What's the drama?
He just chuckles. Like, one of the ones that doesn't take no for an answer.
Never. What's the drama?
And at that moment, the Luxray makes the noise again and points more aggressively.
I can do this for hours. What's the drama?
And 1 second. Ooh, fudge. 1 second. I got it. Noticing the Umbreon kind of leans forward again, does much similar to the Luxray. Like, huh. Well, that's not what I was expecting.
Are you Okay, first of all, staring is rude. Second of all, too close. Third of all, what were you expecting? What's the drama? Enlighten me. That's your job here, isn't it? To enlighten us?
Yes, but normally it's not about personal things.
Oh my god, what is it with adults and personal? Life would be less stressful if you were just open about everything.
Oh my gosh, who raised you? Anyway.
My mom.
Who is?
An Espeon. I thought you weren't
And
supposed
that
to ask about personal
helps
life.
so much, kid.
I'm sorry. I thought we weren't sharing our personal lives.
Oh, for the... He looks to Mace and is like, is this normal? Mace.
Sorry. From what I've seen so far, basically.
Right.
I mean, my mom's here. You could probably find
Might I ask where you got the bandana?
my mother. Why? Who are you to my mother?
He just
Do you know my mother?
bites his, like, tongue for a minute. Sorry, what did you say? What was the last line?
Manzana no longer has the patience for, like, the lack of answer she's getting, so she looks over and she goes, Muff! Stranger danger!
She just, like, comes calmly walking over. And there's the stop. Like, two of them lock eyes. There's a stop. Would you like to roll me a perception check, please?
Me?
Yes.
Oh god.
Also, in the background, you see the Luxray just, like, paw over mouth. Just kind of like the, oh.
I have a 16.
This Umbreon, like, most evolutions, by family and such, tend to have, a specific scent about them. As is common.
Mm-hmm.
This Umbreon, like, while he has his own scent that is quite distinctive, he also smells somewhat vaguely, like it's very faint, of your mother's scent.
You smell like mom. Ew, why do you smell like mom? You smell... Wait. Are you screwing my mother? That's dad's job, thank you very much.
He looks down and looks to the Espeon like, so this one, That that and she just nods like, yes, that one's ours. Well,
You are screwing my mother. That's gross. Grody.
well, I mean, you had to have a progenitor, didn't you?
Don't say that. That's gross. Ew. Wait. So if you're, where the heck have you been? Gone for so long. I didn't know you existed. I thought Mom was making you up for a second.
Yes, I'm like, he's very much real.
Well, I can see that now, Mom. I didn't get anything else out of you besides he had work, he's an Umbreon, and he's very cool. That's all I got out of you.
Okay.
That's not enough to go on.
To be fair, the reason that your mother doesn't have to work more than she probably already has to keep you, well, provide for all of you.
You think she keeps me under wraps? You're fun.
I've been working, obviously, as an adventurer, and I've been sending money back. And he's gonna look to the Aspen like, There's just like tension. This is. Well, I didn't eat that. I'm going to stop talking.
You owe Mom compensation.
And
You owe Mom a lot.
the SPL just like nods, like, maybe that's for the best at the moment.
Don't tell him to shut up. It's funny. Keep talking. I encourage it.
Anyway, yeah, talk about this later. So, the three of you are interested in guild life, yes? He looks to the Esperan's like, I promise we will catch up in a bit. He looks just like...
Mama, don't talk to this charlatan. Don't talk to this charlatan, this heretic, this heathen.
Honey, that's no way to talk about your father. He's like, yes, please don't. That would be appreciated. Also, the coffee mug's new. Yeah, we don't talk about the coffee mug. Understood, ma'am.
Mom has an addiction. She has like 6 of those every day.
It's just like, what?
Max Chaos ?
Oh my lord, you really
My Eevee finally met her dad.
He just sighs and was like, why don't you three go talk to some other teams?
But this is more interesting.
And get some more information.
But this is interesting.
Before I need to roll a d20. Ooh. And you just hear the three of you from across the thing. Area? Luco? And you see, like, racing across, like, the clearing is this Sylveon, surprisingly enough, who's wearing this, like, blue bandana kind of around his neck. And as well as, like, another one tied around, like, his upper right arm, foreleg, I guess. And he kind of, like, skids to a stop. And just, like, Mace Kata, you are starting. Whereas it didn't seem like there's a relation before. Yeah, there's relation. There's where your new friend gets their energy. And the Umbreon sighed, like, "Hello, Tawny.
Who is that?
Oh, I'm Luca's brother." Which,
You're my uncle?
oh, so you're the. Oh.
Mom, you never told me he existed.
To be fair, I didn't really. He's a bit flowery? Sure. And
Is this just a family reunion
it's
today?
good to see you, Tawny. Oh,
Where's
well.
my invite? Where was my invite to the family reunion? What?
Huh. Well, I am appalled, madam, that you would speak in such a tone to me. Anyway, so, this is the little rugrat. You know, you guys told us about the egg, but you never actually said anything else. Cool. So, what's your name, kid?
Manzana, why did I not know you existed?
Why didn't you know I existed? Is that
I
what
knew
it?
everything. I thought I knew everything. Apparently I'm not.
Well, I am part of an adventure team. We do a lot of work. Oh man, if you think that's hilarious, wait till you meet our other brother. Oh, please don't tell me you're talking about... Yep. He's still around, still kicking. Works a desk job now. Huh. Anyway, so... You guys interested in, the guild life? Looking for a guild to join?
That's like the ninth time we've been asked it. Yes. I would like to state that my little Eevee is now vibrating so aggressively that it's like there's two of them.
Area, is your kid okay? This doesn't seem normal. She's fine. This happens a lot. And no, the coffee addiction developed after she was born. This is not my fault.
I mean, a goat sounds cool.
Cool. So, you want to join the guild? These I don't want to say losers, but
What is that?
Team Dark Tide. He air quotes with one of his paws. They work for a guild little ways. Was it east? I don't remember. Yes. We work in the area. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. They work for a guild in the area. I don't remember the name. Just because I'm forgetful. But, it's, hoity-toity, little crunchy. That's where I think our brother works there, doesn't he? Yes. He works there.
I have another uncle. How many uncles are there?
Oh.
What are you hiding from me, heathen? Charlatan. Heretic.
Aria, did you teach her to speak this way? She taught herself.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mom.
Well, I certainly didn't teach you to speak like that. I tried to give her a normal upbringing. I really did. You think anything would be normal with our family? Jeez. Oh, come on. No, yeah. So there's me. There's Luco. There's whatever the fish's name is. I forget his name.
Bitch.
He's a Vaporeon. Big glasses.
How many uncles do I have? Are there any ants? Are there more people I should know about?
Any ants? I mean, there is our sister.
Oh
yeah, but
I would like to state hearing this conversation, my Evie stops vibrating, pauses, stares aggressively, and simply goes, "What the f? Have I been lied to my entire life?"
No, honey, it's just, well,
Ew, don't call me that. You don't know me. You haven't been around.
no, that was the mother talking.
Okay. It's like, okay, never mind. Retcon. Whew! Out the window.
That's, I didn't talk about it because it wasn't really pressing.
It wasn't really pressing. Every time I asked about Dad, all I got was he's an Umbreon. He's cool. Oh, he's at work. Lies.
None of what I said was wrong.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna sit. And that's exactly what she does. She sits and she just stares, waiting.
Yes, we have a sister. Where on earth she is, I don't know. Well, probably in, what was it, High Flora City? Or something? Some place way far away. Working with a band, I think. I don't really know. Oh well. So, anyway, back to the guild life. There's my guild, which we're pretty newcomer friendly. Like to work with rescue teams and such. As for the others, Team Ancients is a little weird. They come from way away. Like, weird guys, don't talk to them. The Murkrow, the Mighty, the Noctowl, and the Absol, they're cool. I know them. They're an independent team. They don't really abide by a guild who's a what's-its. The Dragons are... I guess you could join theirs. I don't really know much about their guild now that I think about it. But, you know, there's plenty of room. Team balance also works for... They work for...
My Evie's gonna get bored of the conversation, and she has an idea. So she's going to snatch the Machop and the other one, and she's gonna drag them to the side, and do what the adults did, essentially. She's like, "Mom, entertain them. I'll be right back."
What's going...
Okay. Sure, this is
okay.
fine.
I have an idea, Bubble.
What is that?
Bubble? Idea? Light bulb thing? Okay. So you know how we have to, like, go join guilds and go do this and this and that, right?
Yeah.
My father owes me some time. I say just a latch and don't let go. Yeah? That or I could run into a wall. Running into a wall sounds fun, but I'm not gonna do that because Mom's gonna yell at me if I get another contestant.
Are we just gonna jump him?
Yes! That was the
Is it-
plan.
How does this work?
You run, you jump, and you don't let go.
Okay. Just grapple. Triple grapple. We need a signal.
Oh, okay. The signal will be I'm gonna flick my tail twice and then jump and attack and don't let go.
I think you should choose a different, like maybe hit the floor with your tail twice, because I get the feeling that you flick your tail a lot.
Okay, I can hit the floor twice. I can do that.
Okay.
Okay. Are you with the plan?
Maji.
Baji.
Maji.
Maji.
Baji, are you
Maji. Earth to Maji. Senor.
He's not muted, is he? No,
No,
he's
he's
not.
Magic.
Oh, he's
Hey,
alive.
I was grabbing cookies.
Okay.
Are you with the chaos plan? Say yes.
Sure.
Pure pressure.
I feel like I just sold my soul to a cult.
That is what my EV is. Yes, a cult leader. Moving on. So he's gonna. Okay. Plan is set. Now we go back and act like nothing's wrong.
Cool.
And she's gonna trot back like she always does when she has a plan, which her mother would recognize. But she's
Oh
having
yeah. No, the instant area the Espeon, sees Monzana just like, watch out, Luco. I think she's got another one of her ideas again.
I never have ideas, Mom. Head empty. Ooh, wall, run.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
And your little... Oh,
You're my friends, Mom. You wanted me to make friends.
she turns to Luke over. I give it 5 seconds before she tries to jump you. Less than.
I would never do such a thing, Mom. I'm a good kid. No, wait.
I'm a whisper, like very, very quietly, like, play the long game.
And the Umbreon sighs for a minute, like, listen, guys, I would. You know what? Humor me. Give you a
With
free
what?
shot.
With what?
Well, I
What are we
mean,
hearing?
he just raises his eyebrows, like, you do realize that you kids aren't as subtle as you try and be, right?
Mama. Padre, whoever's here. Who's ever my family here. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm the most subtle motherfucker there is.
Yo,
The
Wait, hold on. My bad for the language drop.
No, you're good. And
Can I have her? Can I do a stealth? Can I do a stealth as a rogue? Can I do a stealth?
Sure, but make it a disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
You
Hold on,
are
wait,
right there.
I know.
They are
let me be nice.
focused on you.
hear me out. Hear me out. As she's doing this, I'm gonna walk up to, like, shake one of their
Okay.
hands, because I just realized I haven't shaken their hands yet.
Jay, I have
Like,
regrettable information to
I
give.
completely forgot. I'm gonna walk up
What?
to.
My lowest roll was a 16. It was an 18 and a 16. So
Oh
16 plus 8
my-
is
I
what,
have
24?
to roll. Yeah, I guess
Also,
I have to
I'm
roll
walking.
perception.
I'm walking towards the front, like, with my hand out to motion for a handshake.
You know, the distraction works. Luco offers one of his paws, like, finally, someone with manners.
um, within eyesight of the boy, she's just gonna tap her tail twice, and she's gonna run, charge, and latch onto somebody in the team. I don't know which one, but she's gonna latch onto one of them.
Oh no, you should do it to the dude. Weren't we jumping him?
Which dude specifically?
The one I'm going to handshake.
The Umbreon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jump the Umbreon and don't let go.
Make an attack roll.
So, isn't that a grapple check?
You have to land it
I think for
first.
you it'd be a grapple check.
But also, I'm going to at the same time make a grapple check.
Okay, make a grapple check and make an attack roll, Sam.
I mean, is it sneak attack because they no longer know where I am?
Yeah, sure.
Do I get surprise? Do I get surprise here?
You're shaking the hand. Normal grapple
is-
check.
21.
Oh, you get like a running jump, and the Luxray goes to stop you, like hurdle over his paw, and just headbutt, just straight into Luco, and he just goes, "Whoa!" Oh my! Like
Jay, you built my character wrong.
what?
I wanted strength second, not con.
It was your natural bonus that put it up to. Oh, sorry. You can flip it around then. I don't really.
How does this swap?
Just flip the numbers.
Flip the numbers. Okay,
Just flip
thanks.
the numbers.
Cool.
And then
So that's just one. Is that just strength?
yeah, flip the strength and the con. So
I can't. I don't
oh
have
fudge!
editing.
I will do that. Give me a minute.
It's fine. This roll is probably gonna be terrible anyway. So
You
know.
owe me.
17 actually.
me opposing grapple. Yeah, that's gonna fail. He's surprised. He's like, oh, nice, and poof. And you, Maji, you see Tawny the Sylveon and Area the Espeon just... Aria's, paw over mouth, discreetly trying not to laugh. Tawny's just guts out laughing. Insanity. And Ambra's like, oh, what are you...
My little Eevee stares intensely and she goes, "Oh, me. Years. It's bonding time now."
Area, love, help. Oh no, mister, it's your turn to deal with her. Area, please,
Your wife's
You
on
know-
my side.
She just
No.
raises her eyebrow at him and was like, okay.
Wait a second. What size creature is he?
He's medium.
Small and medium for Eevees.
Ah, darn it.
He's medium.
He's a medium?
Yeah.
He's medium?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Take
For
the L.
wow,
It's just
that's insane.
okay.
Not that it matters, because I'd count as a size bigger, but
Okay. Fine, you win. I've been defeated. Bragging
Okay.
rights to defeating the mighty Luco of Team Darktide.
We win.
And he looks over to
cool.
Area again. It's like, you're sure this one's ours? Just nod. Yep.
I win. What do I get for winning? Huh? What's my prize?
I mean, entrance to our guild, I suppose.
Yes.
It doesn't
Oh,
sound
yeah.
like you're all gonna go talk to anybody else anyway.
Oh, you're stuck with me. It's bonding time. I was revealed you were my dad. It's bonding time. You're stuck. You don't get to leave.
Right.
You get to suffer the consequences of your actions of bringing me into this world. It takes 2 people to make a child. You are the second person. It's your turn to suffer
And
the
Tawny's
consequences.
just gonna go, yeah, speaking of that, was that intentional, or was that just one of those split-moment decisions?
Was I
And
an accident?
Luco just groans.
Wait, am I an accident?
No.
Mom, am I an accident? I don't trust your words, heathen. Mom, am I an accident?
No, honey, you're not.
Okay.
Your uncle glares. Just likes to mess around.
Oh, but I like my uncle. He's nice.
I'm starting
Nicer
to
than
think
Dad.
he's where you get your energy.
Maybe.
Okay. Can I get up now, please?
Fine. Yes.
He just rolls over, pushes himself up. It's like, ow. Okay. Yep, that's gonna leave a bruise. So, you 3 want to join the guild that we're with?
Mhm.
He's gonna look to Kata and Mace. Are you 2 on board with this? Sure you're not going to go talk to anybody else?
This is funny.
Kata and Mace.
What?
What?
Are you 2 going to go along with the Neurotic Eevee and join the guild that Team Darktide is a part of? Or are you guys gonna go scout some more information?
Both the neurotic Eevee, because small people, again, shouldn't be left alone.
Yeah.
Understood. Okay, well...
You last. You got grappled by 2 children. Deal with the consequences.
Sure. Well, Aria, do you want to come back with us? At least for a night or two? Seeing as doesn't, well. She just smiles like, sure, why not? Okay. Tawny, don't you have to be getting back to your... Oh, yeah, I gotta go.
There goes my uncle.
Then he just scampers off, like, just without warning. And, is gonna look around and is like, okay then. Well, off we go. And he kind of opens, the, Lux Ray opens a small satchel thing that they've been keeping nearby. And it dips a paw in, fishes out this orb, and just places it.
Orb?
Yes.
What is that?
And the samurai walks up and is like, ah, there you all are. And he looks around and is like, oh, returning home, I see. Very well. And looks to the rest of you like, new recruits? He looks to Luco, and Luco's just like, don't ask. I'll explain
Dad
later.
has to suffer the consequences of his actions.
He looks to Luco and looks at you, and then looks at you. He's like, oh, Lady Aria. Good to see you. And you. Fun. Family reunion time, I see.
What? I'm gonna throw out there.
Well, I see you have the return orb ready. Shall we go? And they all kind of nod, and you watch as all the adults go and place their paws, hands, whatever they have, on the orb. And
The orb?
what?
Do we touch the orb?
They would motion for you guys to as well.
Okay, let's touch it.
Do
Let's
it.
do it. Let's do it.
You all touch the orb, and there's a moment before it glows, and you all feel this lurching sensation suddenly before you are whisked away, pulled through whatever magical confines. And you arrive just outside what appears to be a guild hall made with red wood and a few other materials. That kind of sits, I'd say, much similar terrain. Like open, like it's in a village. Essentially, it's in a village. There's some forest area off to one side. There's obviously some mountainous terrain, and so on and so forth. A little more sunlight, whatever, tropical vibes, I guess. If you really want to go that way. I'm very bad at describing the environment I'm trying to make. Oh well. There's a little bit of wind blowing, and you guys walk up to they walk up to the guild hall. And Luco turns and was like, follow me. You get to meet the other member of my family. Yeah. So follow me, ladies and gentlemen. And they're going to push their way into the guild hall. And, as they go in, you see the other three, the Luxray, the Floatzel, and the Samurai, kind of begin to disperse. Walking around, picking up either like a new request or so on and so forth. Before they kind of leave, essentially. They pick up what they need to, and they begin to walk out the guild hall. You can assume that they don't live with the guild. Most established teams have their own residences in villages and such. Notice I say most and established. But he kind of walks up to the desk and kind of taps once on the top. You'd also see Area has also stayed with you guys. And you see, like, there's a tap, and then you hear, like, a rustling, and then a thump.
Whoa.
And there's, be with you in a minute. And suddenly this Vaporeon pops up with scarf around his neck and two very big, like a big pair of glasses, like round glasses, sitting on his face, and they're kind of like offset for a minute, out of place, before he like reaches a paw up, like pushes them back down and like back up against his face, like, hi, how can I help you? Oh, Luco. Hello. Nice to see you again. Oh, please.
Oh, easily.
Area, good to see you. It's good to see you as well.
What's happening? Why does everyone know my mom? Why does everyone know Mom?
Because she's your mother, and before we decided to have you, we're actually an adventure team for the time. Rescue team. Yes, rescue team.
You did cool things and never told me?
We left
Mom,
that life behind a long time ago.
You left that life behind. Someone did.
Someone had to pay the bills.
There are other ways to make money.
There's a pause. Okay, anyway, hi. My name's Storm. Or at least that's what most people call me. Yes, well, he did kind of earn that nickname. Oh, haha, very funny. Side note, his name is subject to change at the moment.
Okay, cool.
Because I did not have one planned for him. So, subject to change, but for now he will go by Storm. And Storm looks at all of you and like, yeah, who's the... Oh! You guys did? Oh, well.
Intense vibrating.
So that's the newest member of the family. And he looks to Aria and like, Aria, you look like a mess. I'm gonna be honest with you. She just nods.
Did you call my mother for this?
Yes.
What if I fought you right now? You'd lose.
I'm going to be honest, probably.
That's boring.
Been working the desk job for a while.
She's gonna hit her head on the floor. Not aggressively to like give herself a concussion, but hard enough to make a sound. She's like, oh my god, it's boring if you admit you're gonna lose.
Aria, honey, don't do that. What have we talked about?
I'm not allowed to give myself another concussion until I'm 40. No.
Well, you two certainly have an interesting kid. So, oh, and there's two more. Hello. And, who might you all be?
Hello. My name is Kada.
Kata, interesting name. A very nice name. And,
Thank you.
the Machop?
Name's. Sorry, I'm trying to like move stuff.
You're good. Your Mace. Interesting. So, I'm going to assume you three are here to form a team? Team?
Something like that.
Neat. Neat. Cool. So, let me just, get the paperwork. And he, like, ducks down, shuffles behind his desk, and then he pops up again. It's like, oh, crap, where did I leave that? adjusts his glasses a bit. I was like, can't die, can't die. And you see a Zoroark kind of just appear. Yes. Did you have the? Do you know where we put the paperwork? Oh, the paperwork. Yes. And the Zoroark kind of like reaches up this like. There's pretty much like a wall of like shelves full of books behind this desk, and he reaches up, pulls one down, and like a file down, and hands it to the. No, you're right, a book, and hands it to the reporter. Like, thank you, you're welcome. Before the Zoroark seemingly just vanishes again.
Oh, are these the forms that we need, or?
Yes, this is a book, registration book, and he like heaves it up onto the table. This book is massive. This book is freaking massive. Like, so he struggles for a minute before he eventually gets it shoved up. And begins to like flip and flip and flip and flip and flip and flip until he comes to a blank page where he kind of like dips his paw in like an inkwell. It's like, okay, we have your names. Scribble, 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 scribble. Species, there's Riolu, Machop, and an Eevee. Scribble, 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 scribble. Family relations for all of you?
Stares at her dad. Yeets her head over.
Yes, of course. You two of you don't have anybody. Do the two of you have any other family members as part of
Jay,
guilds?
Jay, decide right now.
That is your
I have
decision,
no-
not mine.
That's your decision right now.
We'll
Decide.
We'll say no.
Okay, cool.
No former guild affiliation. Cool. Scribble, scribble, scribble. All right. And automatically assigned rescue team. Bleh. Automatically assigned rescue team until such a point as eligible for adventure team or independent operation. Dip's paw scribbles again before kind of like dunking it in this like little thing of water he keeps beside him. Like, all right. And he turns the book around and pushes it towards you guys. Signatures here, here, and here. He kind of points to a spot for each of you to sign.
Canonically, Manzana has never once like signed her name anywhere, so she like taps her paw in ink or whatever, and then slams it down.
That works. That works. And you two?
Is there like a pen or?
No, yes, quill. Yes, sorry, I can't use those. And he like passes you a quill.
And then he's just gonna write his name. I don't know how to say it other than that.
All right. All three of you sign. It's like, yes, cool. Turns it around. So, now you need a team name. So, what would you like your team to be called?
Group huddle.
Quick, group huddle.
We need to think. Yeah, we
Group
need to think
huddle.
about this.
Dad, entertain him. We'll be right back. Group huddle.
Oh
Quick.
my.
What? Normal fighters? I don't know. Something.
The three compadres. Tres compadres.
Tres compadres.
Tres compadres.
Does that have anything to do with the Three
Tres-
Musketeers by chance?
Three comrades. So
Three
sí.
comrades.
Tres
Tres
fighting
compadres.
compadres. Tres fighting. I don't know.
How do you tres compadres? We?
Tres.
Yes, see? Wait. It's three different languages.
El tres compadres.
How
Sure.
do we go? Three compadres? Three muskies? Three,
Generally,
El tres compadres.
like for reference, like if you're getting called to something, they will preface like team insert name there. So, for example, the team names as of current are like Team Darktide, team balance, ancients, world like others of the sort. So that's kind of to give a general reference. So if you want to hear Team Tres Compadres screamed by an annoying chatot, then
I
Team
mean,
Tres Compadres. You gotta think about it. If you were like going to some Mexican wrestling and they're screaming like that, it's pretty fire if I say so myself. You know.
sure. I don't care. I'm just here to do stuff. Our
Do you
decisions
have a
right now
suggestion,
are
Maji?
definitely not going to come back and bite us.
I got nothing against it, but I'm trying to think of something else. I can't think of anything.
Fighting compadres? I don't know. Finding? I think Tres Compadres is good.
okay, Team Tres Compadres. Interesting choice. And he scribbles the name at the top and then slams the book shut. Cool. You are officially registered. And it looks like, unfortunately, the guild mistress is out at the moment. Off doing her own thing. So, as is understandable. Where will you all be rooming? We have free rooms here for small teams, obviously. Or you could, and Luke just immediately goes, no. I'm sorry, no.
Hold on, my dad's calling.
Okay. And Ari just looks up and is like, oh, come on. He stops like, okay. Ari, you're fine. You well know you have permission to stay at our... Yes. These three, on the other hand, I don't think we have space for. Yeah. He's just gonna look to the three of you apprehensively for a minute. Guys?
Yeah?
Hello? They were discussing rooms for a minute. And the option was brought up, like...
He doesn't care. Gotta be completely honest here.
Did we come up with anything better, or are we the Tres Compadres?
Yeah, it's been Tres Compadres, but now the subject of where are all of you staying has been brought up, and the Vaporeon kind of was like, where are they staying? Are they staying here at the guild? Or are they staying, like, implied that you guys might stay with, like, at the place where Luco and his team stay, and Luco's immediately like, no.
Dad, you don't want to spend time with me? I'm gonna have to tell Mom.
Your mother's right there.
Mom!
It's just like, just sitting there awkwardly, like, deflects and takes a massive drink of coffee. Much to Luco's concern, he's like, like, because, you know, you think of normal drink, it's not a normal drink, it's very long swig of coffee. He's like, oh.
But Dad, you haven't seen me in years, if ever. I thought this was family bonding time. Besides, you have to have all the good snacks.
We are a guild team that gets called a lot. I doubt you
So then
want
you're
to
not
be
used to the place.
staying with us if we are getting called. And are
So then
taking
essentially what
jobs.
I'm hearing is you're not using the place as often as you should be.
No, we use it plenty, but
We'll fill in the gaps.
at the same time, it might be better for you to stay here at the guild. Besides, there are other new teams here
Does
your
he have,
age
like,
that you would.
Does he have like a house key of some kind on him to this wherever they're staying?
He has like two things around his neck. He has this strange like locket medallion thing, as well as like a kind of pouch.
So could I assume he's got keys to the place on him at some point?
Probably
Can I try and steal them?
right in front of him. That's bold, but be my guest.
It's-
Sleight
no
of
one ever
hand
said he was
check at
smart.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Here. Blow on the dice for luck. Okay. Could be worse. One of them was a natural 20 and I'm kind of mad. Sleight of hand. 15.
He. Oh, that one's out.
I rolled a 9, man. I didn't roll very high.
He rolled a natural 16.
No!
He's like, I wouldn't recommend that.
Oh, we're so...
Aria, did you teach her not to steal things? I tried.
Not well. Mom fell asleep a lot.
I can only imagine why. My goodness.
It's your turn now. Mom said so. It's your turn.
Right.
I haven't broken anything in our house besides myself. So, like, it can't be all that bad.
How about this? I assume, judging by the way you're acting, you don't want to stay in the guild hall?
No. Stranger danger.
I mean, let you interact more with newer teams and teams who have just been recruited, such as yourselves.
Are you saying this because you really want me to socialize or because you don't want to deal with the consequences of your actions of putting me here on this place?
He looks at Aria for a minute and she just shrugs.
I mean, Mom did the same thing. That's why she sent me to extracurricular.
Honestly, I can see why.
Mhm.
You know what? Fine. I'll see if I can get some extra space set aside for all of you.
Yes.
We have a loft that we don't use anyway, though. Three of you might have to. Three of you
How
might
high
get-
is the loft?
We'll see. Though
How
three of you
high?
might all be stuck in close proximity.
I'm small. I fit under tables.
Well, see how much space we have. Anyway, Storm is Guildmaster's supposed to be back soon. I don't know. She said she was gonna be gone for a while. I'm not sure. Not sure. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Could ask Zenith. He usually knows.
Zenith?
Oh, he's kind of our, he's the second in command around here. He's... Goodness gracious, where is he? Oh, yeah, he's a meow stick. And, he's, yeah. He serves with our guild mistress.
Oh.
So he should be around somewhere. I'm not sure you'll be able to find him. But You're always welcome to try.
Oh my god. I will be right back. There was something just texted in my family group chat. Give me like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah. Do we want to take a break for a few minutes? Go get food, snacks, whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. We're on the be right back screen, guys, so no one can see what's being typed.
Sup?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. All right. Malachi Avo. Maji Avo. Gonna take that as a no.
Yeah, I'm here. I was muted. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Cool.
My parents are watching Master of Disguise.
Oh, jeez.
It's such a good movie.
All right, so we ready to go again?
Yeah.
All right, let's get this party started again, I guess. We good to keep playing, yeah?
I'm ready.
Okay, cool. Ah, wrong screen. Okay, cool. So you guys have officially signed up for the guild. All right. So, all right. So you guys, talking about the guild master, you guys have some options now. You can follow Luco back to the guild there, back to where his guild his party, I guess, resides. Their kind of shared home. Yeah. You guys could go potentially talk to other small parties. You could go track down the Meowstick named Zenith. You could do a lot of things. You could stay around and harass Storm.
I think we should probably do something productive. Probably.
I guess.
Probably.
So, yeah, you guys can do that. You can look at the jobs board.
I want an excuse to explore, so yeah. Job board.
All right, jobs board. Woo. So, what it seems like is that they have jobs assigned for the higher tier, and things like go into this dungeon or like find this item or head here, do this, yada yada yada, things that are generally assigned for the higher ranked teams. And then they've got the lower ranked teams, which are deliver this item or talk to these people or things of the sort. Go into one of these mystery dungeons or like XYZ. There are some training things that are available that are just like, hey, go harass one of the other teams to teach you or something like that. Like things of the sort. There's a lot of stuff.
What do we think, guys? What's the vibe?
Delivery missions. There's some other things.
Guess I'm gonna do.
So many options.
So many
Do-
options. I don't know.
Do we just want to take a mission? I don't know.
Yeah.
Get on it.
Pick a random one.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo this stuff.
Generally, what sounds more appealing? You guys can
I
always.
kinda wanna go-
You don't
I
have
kinda
to
wanna
take
go
a
on a
job. You
mission.
can always just go explore.
I kind of want to take a job. Sounds fun.
I want money, so like I want a job. At the same time, I just want to explore. Ow! I sneezed.
Tight.
And that's when you guys hear from Luca is like, well, Aria and I are going to go back to home, I guess you could call it. I don't know, just back with the rest of the team, so we'll be there if you need us.
Gross.
What?
Don't be gross.
Define gross.
You know exactly what I mean. Don't be gross.
We live in a... I share a home with 3 other Pokemon. He just looks at areas like... Again, that look of like... Did I really just hear that? Like, is this... Area just nods again.
Don't be gross. Be responsible.
Responsible, yes.
You two couldn't handle another one of me.
He just pauses for a minute. It's like, okay, if you could go... if you need us, we'll be back at the home. And he just, like, walks off, just, like... And the Storm is just laughing in the corner, like, has to be the most flustered I have seen him in a long time.
He has to deal with the consequences of his actions. I am the consequence.
That is very true. There's a lot of funny stories about that. Anyway, if the 3 of you are looking for something to do, then, well, I'm sure you could convince some members of the Darktide team to either train with you, or you can help me track down Zenith. Wherever the stupid Where? I don't know where he goes. I'm going to be honest. He doesn't. He's like Kendai. He just disappears.
I bet I can find him.
Say again. Sorry.
I bet I could find him, but I won't get paid for finding him.
Between you and me, I'll give your group a little bit of gold a little bit of poke if you can find him.
Boys, we're going on a manhunt. So would he still be in the guild or in town?
He's probably in the guild. He doesn't really leave. Come to think about it. He's just very hard to track down. For some odd reason. I mean, unless he pauses for a minute. Come to think about it. Maybe it's not such a good idea. Maybe it's not.
So if he's in the guild...
Hey. Kids, on second thought, why don't I just give you the gold and we don't go look for Zenith?
I've already decided on a man.
Oh my goodness.
You put the thought idea bubble thing in my head. You deal with the consequences of your actions now.
Oh my goodness, you really are Luco's daughter.
Yeah.
I'm saying it because you're not like him before you mellowed out. Or at least you have his determination anyway. That Umbreon can be stubborn. Anyway, why don't the three of you go and track down Zenith? And, since I don't think there's any stopping you, why don't you all track down Zenith and, we'll go from there, shall we?
You got your seat.
Perfect.
This little Eevee's gonna start vibrating again. Aggressive.
Alright, you three.
You know when you give dogs like a wait command and they're waiting for the okay to go get food, but they're like, you can tell they're getting impatient?
You don't need my permission to go hunt him down. You can just go.
She's waiting on her party mate. She doesn't want to leave them behind because they are her friends.
You have been adopted by the Eevee.
You're my friend. Now. We're having tacos later.
Alright. So, I'm going to give you some information. The guild is generally split into 3 sections. There is, like, on the first floor, or the main floor, there is pretty much the kind of eating area. There's kind of this main common room area, food and such. The common room area, which is like the desk, all the paperwork, the boards and everything. And then there's the sleeping area, as well as like baths and such. There is a lower floor, which is kind of where you'll find your like training zones and other things of the sort, kind of that area for more physical activity and such. And then there's the upper floor, which, generally speaking, that's pretty much the guildmistress's floor. At least her loft is up there. Or her room is up there. And a few things, such as like an extra archive and stuff, are up there as well. So, you guys have choices.
I gotta choose.
Yes.
Bubble. 3 areas. Tres compadres. Split up.
Makes sense.
Split up Find him, tackle him, don't let go.
Who wants to go where?
Great question.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what are you guys going to do? Where are you guys going to start? What is your
I don't know.
make your choice?
Who wants to go where?
I don't know.
So, a little piece of information to note: he is he is the second in command of the guild, which means he's in charge when the guild mistress isn't there.
Dibs on the upstairs.
Mm.
Entrance vibrating.
Side note: I believe the guild mistress's room is off limits, or at least her study is. I don't. You can check the archive. Just don't go in her room. Just for note.
Happen if I
You will get in severe trouble.
kind of trouble.
Severe.
Severe.
Yes.
What level of severe?
Very.
What kind of punishment?
No one's ever been foolish enough to test it, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
Oh,
you put
these
the
limits are
topical
gonna
in
be
my head, I
tested,
didn't know the
alright.
consequences beforehand.
Listen, just for the sake of everyone. The guild mistress's room and her study are off limits. She will know. I will know.
I mean, no, really makes me want to do it.
Zenith will know. And Zenith's not... He's not dangerous, but he's also just not... Well, anyway. Just run along. I'm sure you'll find him. Stay out of those places. So, what are you guys gonna... You guys are splitting up, yeah?
Dibs on the upstairs.
Evo and Maji.
What are the other areas?
There's the main floor, which includes sleeping areas, this main common area, as well as kind of a dining area. Maybe like some archives and stuff behind the, you know. There's also, there's the lower floor, which is kind of like a combat / training / like, this is where you're going to find other things of that kind of sort. More physical things.
You, for me, I keep hearing you like, and then
Oh.
what is it again?
Okay, so main floor is kind of
I got the main floor.
okay. Lower area is basically training area plus extras. So
I'm going with that.
other things of similar stuff, which leaves Avo on the main floor. So we're gonna start with Maji. You descend down the stairs, and oh boy, is the training area kind of full. Or not full, really. You just see there's a lot of, like, fresh guild members, much like yourself. And it's pretty, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. Or Pokemon, whatever. Just kind of around. Like, you see multiple different little teams, and it's chaos. It is chaos defined. So, obviously, there's like the training area. You guys going to go? You could go talk to some people. which there's multiple different little teams. Sorry, I'm not doing a good job of this. Yeah. Yeah. So, but mainly two other Pokemon you would notice are a Thievul, which is like this thief fox thing. Not sure how to describe it. A Zorora, and a superior. Kind of sitting seemingly overseeing everything. Kind of and a Decidueye, my bad. And they're kind of overseeing making sure that, everybody's doing what they're supposed to.
Mhm.
So, yeah, there's like any number of other weird Pokemon. Raboot, there's a Torracat, and Inkay, who's being harassed by like a Froakie and a Fennekin and a Joltik. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot. So, you want to go talk to the adults, or do you want to go talk to some of the other small teams?
Gotta go, so you might have to do the other people.
Okay. I was planning on wrapping up soon anyway, so.
All right, that was fun.
Yeah. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
All right.
All
All right. So while he's doing that, we're gonna go to Avo.
Hey,
So you're taking the middle ground, which includes sleeping areas, the desk, kind of the main common area, food, and the main part of the archive. So,
do I see anyone interesting, or
you would note that there is I don't know. There are people moving. There are like things moving around. You notice the Let's see. I'm looking through this list of NPCs. There's not really many people moving through the main area. You would notice two of the teams you saw earlier. Team Balance and the other team 4. And Team Balance is the Lucario, the Mineshadow, the Greninja, the Blaziken, and the Urshifu. And they're kind of around the job board. Whereas the other team, the Murkrow, the Mightyena, the Noctowl, and the Absol, are kind of just relaxing. And that's just in the main common area. You haven't really checked anywhere else yet. So, what do you want to do?
Okay. I think maybe he's probably hungry, but so he could probably go find something to eat. Probably.
Yeah, that works. So you make your way towards the kitchen, where you like. There's kind of a space offset for like people who are just like grabbing something to go. There's obviously a dining area for those who are staying with the like in the guild as kind of their main home, I guess. And you would notice what pretty much seems to be a Rockruff, a Piplup, and let's say a Joltik. Kind of just going, meandering, I guess. Picking up a snack or two.
Can I go over and join them?
All right, you go and join them. Yeah. The yeah. So the Piplup, of the Deerling, and yeah, the Joltik, they kind of is like, and the Piplup is just like, oh, new guy, huh? Haven't seen you around here before.
Oh yeah, brand new. Have not been here before.
Cool. And he offers Flippers like, name's Bubbles.
Hello, my name is Kata.
Cool. Nice name. This
Thank you.
is Tix. He motions to the Joltik. And Lavender. He motions to the Deerling, who seems fairly shy. And I'm sure Snowflake's around here somewhere. We just haven't been. She's probably in the archive. I don't know.
What's in the archive?
A lot of books.
A lot of books.
A lot of books. Yeah. Personally, I think it's kind of boring. I don't really have much to do. So.
Ah.
I mean, there are a few people that you'll find, in and out of the archives. Quite a bit, actually. Riken, Kendai, and some of the other adults tend to go through there a lot. But I don't know about anybody else. So, yeah, what brings you here? I mean, other than obviously joining a guild.
I mean, not much. I kind of just came here like for that purpose.
Yeah. So,
So,
who's all in your team? Can I ask?
I mean, there's two other members. Yeah, two. There's two other members, and they are. One's named Mace. He's a Machamp. It's pretty cool. And the other's
Nice.
name is Manzana, and she's an Eevee.
Cool. Nice team.
Yeah.
So, did they send you to find Zenith?
I'm not really doing anything, but if that's a good idea, I can do that. Yeah. Yes.
Good luck. I mean,
I'm a find them.
He's hard to find.
Can I find them?
You can look for him.
Sure. Let's do it. I mean, food?
I mean, there's plenty of food. There's orange berries and any number of other.
Yeah, I'll just eat some.
You just grab a snack.
Yeah, grab a snack.
The others just kind of smile, and the Pip goes back to, like, he had a half-finished berry in hand. Goes back to eating. Like, yeah, well, welcome to guild life. You guys staying here, or you rooming elsewhere?
I mean, I'm not really sure what's happening at the moment. I think we're staying around this area.
Oh, I mean,
But,
actually, are you staying in the guild hall, or do you have a place, outside the guild hall?
That's a wonderful question. I'll get back to you if I figure out what the answer is. To be honest, I'm still kind of confused myself.
All right, cool. Well, if you're looking for us, we should be here. Maybe if we don't get sent on a job or something. But have fun.
Okay, I'm gonna find them.
Good luck.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, you gonna go anywhere else?
I'm gonna go find them.
You're looking around. Are you checking anywhere else on the main floor?
I'm checking everywhere.
All right. So the next logical place takes you to the archives.
Cool, we're going to the archive.
This is pretty quiet area. You'd see a Zorua, a Snivy, and a Riolu kind of just chilling out.
Yo, there's another one.
Yeah. Making not making anything. They're just kind of reading. The Zorua seems to, not the Zorua. Yeah, no, they all three of them just seem to be like reading books. The Snivy seems to be more focused on searching for something, but that's
Hmm.
she's just looking through bookcases.
Let me go talk to someone. I don't
Alright.
know.
Who do you want to talk to?
I'm not actually sure.
So in here there are the Snivy, the Riolu, and where did I the Zorua.
Tavirilo and Zorua. Which one looks the most interesting?
I wouldn't really say it's the most interesting. The Zorua looks a bit skittish. The Snivy seems relatively annoyed at the moment. But, the other Riolu just seems to be calmly reading.
Okay. So don't talk to the Snivy is what I'm hearing here.
They just seem grumpy.
I'll probably talk to Zorua then.
All right, you approach the Zorua, and they look up. He's like, "Oh, hi.
Hello.
Who are you?
Oh, my name is Kata.
Uh,
I have to stutter every time I say that because I always forget it.
yeah, I'm Voma. What are you doing here?
I am looking for Zenith.
Yeah, Zenith.
Yeah, I'm looking for Zenith.
Cool. I don't know if you'll find him, but
That's what everyone's been saying.
well, he's elusive. He's like Kendai.
Yeah.
I mean, you know the big Zoroark, who was
Yeah.
usually around somewhere, kind of just
Oh,
materializes.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like that, but never there. He never materializes. He's just gone. But
Well,
if you're really
do
looking,
you know where?
oh, sorry, go.
Do you know where he usually hangs out?
I mean, I think he's usually with the guild mistress. If she's not around, then he's usually either in her study or somewhere around there. And
Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. What types of books are there here?
lots of stuff. There's like history and just lots of things. I've lots of collections of just stuff. There's
Okay.
there's a section for just leisure reading, but there's also just a lot of information.
Okay. I guess I'll come here if I ever need to.
Yeah. My
do
team
anything.
mostly hangs out here, so we can usually be found around here if we're not running a mission.
That's cool. Well, anyway, I should go look for him.
Cool.
And I'm gonna go to the place before they said to look for him?
That was the upstairs towards the study. So yeah, it takes a bit, but you eventually meet back up with you eventually meet back up with Manzana.
Homegirl, 100% has just been knocking on every door very aggressively, like dead sprinting between doors and knocking to see if somebody opens one of them.
You haven't really seen anybody. Nobody's opened any doors yet. But you would also notice that, side note, the infirmary is up here. There is an infirmary up here. Retcon, the infirmary is downstairs. No,
No one
retcon
thinks
that
it-
back. No, the infirmary is upstairs. Sorry.
Retcon the retcon.
Yeah. There's the infirmary upstairs, the guildmaster's study, and also the guildmaster's, or guildmistress, I guess, her room. There's also a room labeled Zenith.
Would Zenith be in Zenith's room?
I have knocked on all of the doors within my vicinity right now. No, I haven't knocked on his door yet. Can Manzana just dead sprint at the door and just crash into it? She's tired of knocking. Knocking's taking too much energy. Now she's just gonna run at them.
You crash into the door, and there's like a yelp and a thud behind it. And you see him kind of, like, you see the door push open, and this very, very tired Meowstick just looks at you.
And
Zenith?
Nods.
yes. She's kind of rubbing the bump on her forehead and like tapping to see if she has a concussion. I'm not concussed yet. I didn't break the rules.
Can I help you?
We were tasked to find you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Must have drifted off. Cool, I assume Storm sent you?
Yeah. Is Storm Luco's brother?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, my uncle.
Uncle... It kind of shakes himself with, you're Luco's kid?
Why does everyone assume it's him? Yes.
Oh, he's one of the only other, he's like, one of the few evolutions in our guild. Not to mention, Arius, Storm, and Tawny were a rescue team at some point or another.
Yeah, said something about that.
Cool. Tell Storm that I'm up here if he actually needs me, and if he's not pulling another one of his pranks where he sends new guild members to disturb me.
I think there was more to the task than what I remember. I feel like I'm forgetting information. Am I forgetting information about this task?
You know, I have no idea.
Maybe I am concussed.
I think he just said to find him? Question mark?
Am I concussed? I might be concussed. Uh-oh, Mom's gonna kill me.
I assume the guild mistress is out. No, wait, of course she's out. I forget. My bad. Why don't the two of you go get settled down and find where you're rooming. And
Sure.
get
I have to
set
go
up.
back.
We can find jobs and training for you later.
I'm gonna have to go back to my dad. Ugh. Oh wait, Uncle owes me money.
He just like blinks slowly. Really? Are you going to go, or is there something else you need of me?
No, I'm good. And she's gonna tumble down the stairs.
Don't hurt yourselves, please.
No promises.
I don't want to. Like, he just trails off mumbling before, like, closing his door. And Storm looks up and is like, let me guess, he was asleep again.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, I might be concussed, but that's a later problem.
Of course you are.
What?
Nothing.
I'm supposed to knock like a normal person? That's boring.
My goodness. You know,
I
sometimes
got tired of knocking after like 3 doors.
You know, sometimes I begin to think you're more of Tawny's kid than Luco's.
I didn't even know Tawny was a person until today.
Fair. Fair. Oh well. Off you guys go. It's getting late.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me I have a bedtime?
Not necessarily, but at the same time, if you're working as part of the guild, generally we function on a schedule.
Schedule. I function on my own time.
Or regret it in the morning.
Probably.
So, you guys gonna go find Luco again?
Sure.
Alright. You guys walk back, and it takes a little bit, but you eventually find this very stylized home, essentially, with an entrance kind of, I don't know. It looks very much like ocean and nighttime inspired. Lots of like different shades of like dark blues and other uses of like darker colored woods and stuff. So you guys walk in, and you know the guild is, or the team is kind of moving around doing their own things and you look around, and eventually Whirlpool notices. He's like, ah, small ones, you're back. Very good. Signed
My
up for
head
the
hurts.
guild?
Yes. My head hurts.
Oh, goodness gracious me. You didn't run into a door, did you?
No.
Luco, your daughter ran into a door.
I ran into 3 doors. Get it right.
Luco just says,
3.
oh my goodness
I
gracious.
stopped knocking after a while. I got bored, and then you caught me while I was like, out of breath. It's because I ran into a door. No one answered, so then I ran to the next door. And you just caught me on door number 3.
Area is just, oh my goodness gracious. We talked about this.
But it was fun. At least I didn't fall down the stairs this time.
Okay. She just looks like, oh my gosh. Like, she's just like, oh my goodness, like, stress.
Where's Dad?
He's, you'd see that Luco's, like, around. He's fiddling with things, mostly.
Is he aware?
Oh, he saw you come in. He's like, like when Whirlpool yelled at him, he's like, "Oh, Lord." Like, oh,
Dad, do you have
Arceus.
drugs? My head hurts. Do you have drugs?
We don't have drugs, but there are some
Whoa,
orange
drugs.
berries.
Orange berries.
Which should help. Just don't.
Okay.
I mean, we do have a stash of potions, but those aren't for that. And Arya just sighs and goes to a small pouch, pulls out what is probably the lowest dosage potion you've probably ever seen. Like this is the stuff that's designed for small Pokemon like you.
Like they took
As
a
kind of just like a
potion and then they, like,
painkiller
watered
instead of
it
a.
down extremely.
Oh, extremely. Like normal potions are designed for adult Pokemon. Like from basic potions to all the way up to like max and super potions, which are incredibly potent. Like for something as like mild as a painkiller, they basically just take a basic potion and water it down to an extreme. Like extreme. Especially if it's just a painkiller for a small Pokemon.
Yay.
So like she passes you like a small, like they come in those like you've seen the potion sprites, right? The like
Yeah.
square bottle
Yeah.
things. She just passes you a small one. Very like
You know the song that goes shot, 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 shot,
yeah.
shot, right? She takes it like a shot.
Area just. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, it is
I didn't
getting
say
late.
dead.
We should all probably sleep. I'm sure the loft is. And you just hear from Whirlpool's like, "Oh no. We do this the Dark Tide way."
That what?
And Area like sighs, but there's also like a smile as well. And you see that like instead of what you would assume there's like spaced out like nests and stuff for like each of the different individuals, there's just one really big one in the middle. So essentially this team just is one big pile, that's it. Do you resist?
Do I have
Hello?
the option to?
Resist? Wait, sorry, what?
Resist the cuddle pile.
Yeah, they all sleep in just one big pile.
No. Whatever.
You
Like-
shakes.
Basically, like, the launch rate just, like, first one in, the samurai, like, also is in, like, kind of just, they all just kind of form, like, this a pile amalgamation. Like, the Luxray is the biggest body in the room. So it kind of forms the center. Like, names. Manzana, you get, like, scruffed by your mother.
Me dad, no, heathen, heretic, charlatan.
You're calling your mother a heathen and a heretic.
Put me down.
And you just hear, nope.
I did not consent to this. That's against the law, Mom. It's child abuse. Child abuse.
And you're just kind of like set down and then curled around. There is no escape.
Release me.
Lugo just like chuckles like, I wouldn't bother fighting it. You're not going to escape.
She squirms. She screams. She kicks. She squirms. She's trying everything.
Luko just like chuckles, like kind of just like easy, like tries gently, kind of like touch snout to forehead before going and like settling behind area and sorry Kata, which one of the which Pokemon are you settling by? There's the Luxray, there's the who is just like now that you realize it is kind of absurdly fluffy.
I'd like to state one last thing. She's screaming and going, "Release me from these mortal confines!
This is from. Oh my goodness.
Release me from your mortal confines! This isn't fair! Child abuse! Free me! I demand.
I'm going to assume that this happens a lot.
It goes until her mother chooses to make her shut up.
You know, eventually, like, Area, like, has enough and just, like, forcibly kind of just, like, alright, nope. Like, forcibly, like, whether it's, like, paw over mouth or just, like, pressing head down. Just like, nope. Sleep time.
Don't you love me, mother?
Like, I imagine just he's like, don't you like muffled. And then, you know, I assume just Kata ends up in the pile somewhere.
I mean, sure. I'll just like lay back on the top or something.
Just like on top of
Or
the
on the side, just like lay back.
like away from everyone else. Just on the edge.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. And that's where we'll end things off.
Yeah, cool.
Woo. Peace out, stream.
Bye bye, stream.